Hi, everybody. I'm Leon Thomas, and welcome to another episode of Checking In, a Lodging DEI chat. Today, we're going to have a great conversation with Eugene Morris Jr. Thanks for watching Checking In, a Lodging DEI chat. Here we go.
Hey, ah, yeah, hey, ah.
Again, I'm Leon Thomas. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Checking In, a Lodging DEI chat. My co host, Miranda Kitterlin Lynch, can't be with us today, so I'm doing a solo edition of Checking In, a Lodging DEI chat. This show is produced by the Leon Thomas Group. To learn more about the Leon Thomas Group, go to our website, the leonthomasgroup.com. And from there, you can see all the shows that we do. But today, this is Checking In, a Lodging DEI chat. And I'd like to go ahead and bring on and introduce my friend and our guest for today, Eugene Morris Jr. Hi, Eugene. How are you?
I'm doing well, Leon. How about you?
All is good. Thanks for being on the show. We appreciate having you.
Well, thank you for having me on your show. Glad to participate.
Eugene, I was thinking about how long we've known each other or known of each other.
Yes.
Now, I'll let you see if we come across the same numbers. What year did we meet?
I believe, and you can correct me, it was 2002 or '03, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I figured too. Yep,
Yes.
somewhere like that, 2002,
Yes.
2003. I think we
Yes.
we may have seen each other at a couple industry meetings or whatever, and then
Yes. Yes.
um, our paths crossed when I was working with Signature,
That's
the
correct.
training company,
Yes.
and you had
Yes.
just opened a Country Inn and Suites at the Baltimore airport. I think
That's
that was
correct.
the
That's
brand,
correct.
right?
That's correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And
Yes.
so, since we are talking about some DEI subjects here, and we'll talk some about your background.
Yes.
When you and I used to attend those industry meetings back in the
Yes.
late 90s and early 2000s,
Yes.
there weren't many blacks there.
You're absolutely right, and sad to say, it's still not a lot in so many instances. I mean, I see a little more, but it's sad to say it's not a lot like it should be over almost 30 plus years. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you and I and several others have maintained relationships, friendships, and we try to help each
yes,
other and try to
yes,
help others too in the industry. And that's one of the things that we do here at this show, checking
yes,
in a lodging DEI chat. We talk about people that are doing things
yes,
in the diversity, equity, and inclusion area to make
yes,
things and provide more opportunities. So, Eugene, take us from the start of your career up to what you're doing now. Take a couple minutes and talk about what you've done and some things that you've learned along the way. Your first job, and kind
yes.
of give some highlights of everything that you've done throughout your career.
Sure, sure. Well, I thank you for hosting me and having me on your show. And hospitality to me is just about people. You have to love people. You have to love what you do. It's my passion. And so the first hotel I ever worked for was the Sheraton downtown Baltimore back in 1991. I was a housekeeping supervisor and I worked my way up. And then I worked for the Holiday Inn brand for a while. Back then it was called Bass Hotels for about 7 years, 93 to 2000 or so. With that particular brand, I was front desk, night audit. I did, banquet, front office. I did sales, a host of everything, AGM in training. And then, throughout that time, I had great mentorship. Those mentors, said, "Hey, what else you think you might want to do in the industry?" And so, I started to open hotels up. And with opening hotels, of course, it takes a lot of work, and a lot of patience. And so, with family pedigree and other things, I worked my way through that process. And between 2000 and 2018, I worked as a GM, director of sales, vice president of operations and sales, also project manager for 6 projects. And since that time, from I guess after the pandemic, during the pandemic, I was doing consulting work. And then the last couple of years, I've held several GMs and DOS jobs, to stay in the industry because I still love what I do. And as you know, it's key to have yourself and others still talk about the struggles, just in general. And it's not just in hospitality, but other areas that you have friends like yourself, shows that talk about uh, these areas that we don't have a platform to talk about. And it's important when you hold positions to give others opportunities to, like someone gave me an opportunity, and like someone I'm sure gave you the opportunity, and we've helped each other too. So that's important. And I want to give that to other young people and others who want to come up in the industry. And I know that they can do a great job, but it's just having an opportunity to have that chance.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's so much of what you just talked about, your career trajectory. You
Yes,
mentioned that somebody gave you a chance,
that's right.
right?
That's right.
Somebody gave you a chance, saw
Right.
something in you,
Right.
became a mentor to you, and they helped you
That's
along
right.
the way.
That's right.
And the same thing happened for me.
Yes.
And what I hope is that many blacks
Yes.
and females too, right?
Yes.
Many
Yeah.
blacks and
All
females
minorities.
that
Yes.
right,
Hmm.
minorities that are given opportunities, they recognize how fortunate we are to have those opportunities.
That's right.
But then what are we doing with it?
That's right.
Right? Are we going to
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I got mine. I'm not helping you." That cannot be the attitude. We have to always
Mm-mm.
look to help someone,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
What can you do to help folks? And so I know that you've worked with a number of college students and high school students to
Yes.
inform them about our business,
Yes.
and so have I. And I just hope that more people, those that are watching the show, will say that they want to do something to help others, others make it. And
That's right.
I look forward to that. Eugene, we're going to talk more about the idea, the concept of helping others right after we come back from a brief commercial break. You're watching Checking In, a lodging DEI chat. I'm Leon Thomas. Our guest today is Eugene Morris Jr. We'll be right back after these short messages.
Renting is everything. It's style at your doorstep, off the runway, and into your closet. It's every trend you've been dying to try, and every designer you've yet to discover. It's wearing it your way every time and making it count everywhere you go. It's never worrying about what to wear because something new is always coming your way. That's why renting is everything. New styles, top designers, all for a flat monthly fee. Start your subscription at renttherunway.com.
Slow roasted over hickory fire and pulled by hand. This is the way pit pork has always been done. Pulled pork lovers, rejoice. The smoky old days are back at the Smoke Shack.
Water. It's everywhere. We drink it, we bathe with it, we cook with it. Coffee's made with water. Toilets won't flush without it. It's used for washing clothes, dishes, utensils, pots, pans, floors, and our teeth. Plants and crops need water, animals drink it, and fish need it too. And don't forget, we can have a lot of fun in the water. Water. What will we do without it?
From the creative team that brought you The Browning Project and Dead by Morning comes a new thriller that will change the way you look at white-collar crime forever. Falling from the Sky.
I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. Podcast, virtual events, webinars, streaming shows, and so much more. We want to be your partner in all things virtual.
I'm Leon Thomas. Thanks for watching another episode of Checking In, a Lodging DEI Chat. I'm doing a solo act today in the absence of our co host, Miranda Kitterlin Lynch. This show is produced by the Leon Thomas Group. To see some of our work, go to our business app. That's InPhone .co/LTG. It's like an app, comes up on your phone. You can take a look and listen at a lot of the shows that we do. And while you're there, make sure you click on voiceovers by Kelly or voiceovers by Dion. The voices you heard in those commercials were that of Kelly Johnson and Dion Hunter. And to learn more about our company and the great opportunities we provide and the great work that we do, go to our website, theleonthomasgroup.com. Let's bring our guest, Eugene Morris Jr., back on to the show. Eugene, again, thanks for being with us.
Sure.
And before we left, we were talking about the concept of providing opportunities for others, right?
Yes.
Tell me briefly about that first person that gave you an opportunity to get into hotel management.
Yes, it was actually a HR, human resources at the Sheraton, and my first boss, who was Becky Williams at that time, for the housekeeping department. And they took a good chance on me, and I proved myself. I was the youngest manager at that time at 20 years old, and I was a overnight housekeeping supervisor for that department. 15 floors, 339 room hotel, about 15,000 meet space. And our responsibility and duty was to, make sure the whole building was clean and from top to bottom, both public and any rooms that was needed to be done, and any projects. And I had about 4 to 5 people that I supervised on a nightly basis.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
20 years old and you're in charge of the department at night. Wow, that's
Yes.
pretty big.
Yeah.
That's a significant thing. Right
Yes.
on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like it. I like it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
And Eugene, I want you to know that I appreciate our friendship.
I do too. Yes.
We're always there for each other, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't talk that often,
Yes.
but we do have a friendship that we can contact each other, share horror stories, share successes,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I so much appreciate that. And I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
encourage everyone to find a partner, right? A
Yes.
partner in business, right? That you can
Yes.
share ideas with, share successes, horror stories, have a
Yes.
cheerleader, as
That's right.
you've been for me many times, or that person that says to you, "No, no, no, that's wrong.
Yep.
You're not doing
That's
what
right.
you've done for me in many cases as well." So
And
I
for
want,
me,
yeah,
been there for me too. So thank you.
thank you. So I want you to know that I appreciate that.
Yes.
And Eugene, there may be some folks that want to learn more about business or learn more about the hotel business or
Sure.
hospitality in general.
Sure.
How do they get in touch with you? What's your email address that they can go ahead and contact you on?
Yes, you can contact me at Eugene EugeneMorris Jr. at gmail.com. It's basically my full name, Eugene Morris Jr. at gmail.com.
All
Mm-hmm.
right, thank you. You
Yes,
can
yes.
contact Eugene. And if you want to be a guest on Checking In, a lodging DEI chat, you can contact me directly. My email address
Mm-hmm.
is leon at the leonthomasgroup.com. And I'll even give you a phone number. You can call me or text me. I still just don't like texting that much. I like phone calls, but if you want to give me a call, my phone number is 443-756-5700. And Eugene, before you go, I want you to meet Karan. Karan is working as a producer on this show. Karan plays racquetball in our racquetball program in Baltimore. We have 53 kids that play racquetball in Baltimore. If you want to learn more about our racquetball program, you can go to racquetballrevival.com. Again, the website racquetballrevival.com. And Karan's one of the players in our program. He's ranked 30th in the state
Oh, wow.
among all players, all men. So he does a really good job, and he's working. This is his first live show today, working in the background as a producer. We're providing opportunities at the Leon Thomas Group. So, Karan, come on and give us a quick wave so everybody can see you. Bring yourself on the screen, Karan, and give us a wave. Uh-oh, he's being bashful on me here. Why is he not coming on the screen? There he is.
How you doing,
Hey,
Karan?
hey, Karan. Thanks for the outstanding work that you
Excellent.
you
Keep
did
up the good
today.
work.
Yeah, thank you, Karan. So again, I'm Leon Thomas. Special
Yes.
thank you to our guest Eugene Morris Jr. for
Yes.
being on Checking In a Lodging DAI Chat.
Yes.
Eugene, thanks again for being here. Everyone else, you can catch Checking In a Lodging DEI Chat. We'll start our second season in September. Stay tuned for special announcements on YouTube and LinkedIn to find out more about the show. Again, you just watched an episode of Checking In a Lodging DEI Chat. Thanks for watching.